Hello, my name is Sean, and I'll be guiding you through the aspects of the game C.H.E.M. that is being worked on by the Mad Science Alliance. C.H.E.M. is an educational 2D puzzle platformer based around the idea of teaching some basic chemistry principles to players. The idea is to be both informative and to get young people interested in chemistry. Our target audience are secondary school students, who are in standard grade or higher and are roughly the ages of 12 to 17. We wish for our target audience to also have a vague interest in chemistry. The basic mechanics of C.H.E.M. include jumping on platforms and avoiding enemies, while navigating a room-based open world much like a Metroid game. The player will be trying to collect elements from the periodic table as their main objective, and also use those elements in combinations to create new powers and weapons. The crafting element of the game is a big part, so here is a quick explanation. There are two types of crafting: bonding and reacting. Bonding is pretty simple, as players take the elements they wish to bond together and make a chemical out of it. For example, we take 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen here and create the chemical dihydrogen monoxide, or water as most people know it. This would then be used in some way as a character power. Reacting is fairly simple too. It involves doing the same thing as bonding, but you do it twice, and the power is related to the result of the 2 chemicals reacting to one another. For example, if a player created iron oxide and aluminium, then the resulting power would spray molten metal. This compound is also known as a thermite compound, and the resulting reaction is also known as an exothermic redox reaction. Different chemicals and reactions would be used in different ways to help players get past obstacles and fight enemies. For example, straight helium could help you pass gaps, as it allows you to glide a distance. Selene could provide you with a double jump, or dodge as it combusts with air. And thermite, as we discussed earlier, could be used to weld physical objects together, or burn enemies. We also intend to put notes in the game that players can read, which have information about chemicals, reactions, and the chemistry behind them. Players can then use their newfound knowledge to create powers they need to get further in the game. Doing this for the entire periodic table would take far longer than we have, so we're going to pick and choose the elements that we think would be most interesting for the players at Dare. Although the final list isn't decided yet, we're aiming for about 5 elements or so. We're also aiming to have a small open world for the players to battle through, with roughly 3 areas. So you may be asking, what's so unique about C.H.E.M? Well, we're trying to be educational as well as getting people interested in the subject of chemistry. Educational games are regularly looked down upon as being poorly made, repetitive, or just not fun, and we would like to change that trend. We want to encourage learning by making things that we're trying to teach into puzzles to be solved, as well as trying to integrate that into interesting gameplay. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you at Dare.